Hey everyone, my name is Kane Elders. This is my YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, share. This is what I call coronavirus in-house lockdown cleanup. Sometimes, when due to the coronavirus, we are, asked by our government and by our state officials that we voluntarily, do a 2-week shutdown, no communication, but no physical contact with people, stay as far away from people as you possibly can. So I've been on I guess 2 weeks isolation, going on a second week. Been trying to find things to do, and one thing I thought that would be really good would be COVID-19 house clean product, Ajax, bleach, and Dawn. Good thing sanitizer. A little bit at a time, little bit. So what I'm gonna do is put a little bit of bleach in that water, a gallon, 2 cups, a gallon, 2 caps, 2 gallons, 4 caps. Then sprinkle a little, what's the name in, boom. Then what I'm gonna do is take back clips, slip it under there, air freshener, need another air freshener, this gallon. I'm just gonna slide it out, slide the stove out. This is one of those apartment stoves, it's not really big. And then here, we can come up and see, I'm a little bit embarrassed, I've been a little bit slacking, but this is all that the cook grease, and then you got the grease on the stove, you got this, you got that. All this is happening because it's behind the stove. A lot of it, we just cook, wipe down the stove, and be done with it. But we're not gonna do it like that, okay? We're gonna do it on the cleanup style. So let me do it. Let me see. Yeah, we good to go. So then once I do that, the water is warm. What I do, if you can't get it wet, don't wet it. That's my theory. And I'm just gonna go ahead and wet this whole wall up. The water, if you want to, you could tape up your electrical socket. Put some tape over it so you won't, get electrocuted. But then what I'll normally do is just, let the water just run down the water. Let the water just run down the wall. Let the water get on the floor. All of that. Yeah, because you gotta get it wet first. Get up your COVID-19 house clean. So how y'all doing up there today? How y'all holding up? In the Ajax, you just pour it on the rag. Scrub it down. And once that Ajax kicks in, it's gonna loosen up all the grease. That's why you got the grease done, so it can loosen it up. All that thick grease is already on the wall. Okay, just keep on wetting it up, softening it up. It's a lot of work, folks. Good exercise. This is how you do it. Certain spots you're gonna have to keep hitting until you start seeing the grease clog and start to thin out and disappear. But I'm alright with this. Oh, step over there. Be careful though. Sometimes you can put your put your what I'm about to say. Be cautious with your rag when you put your water in. Make sure you don't have open areas, you know, or loose water or loose what's the name? And then just gotta make sure you keep on rubbing. So the exercise, a lot of builds up behind your stove. A lot of people, we don't tend to do it. And that's one of the reasons why we're in this epidemic, this pandemic of corona, you know, because people don't clean. You know, don't sterilize. I know it was a time back in the day, y'all remember? Back in the day, I think in like the 80s, the 90s, when, you know, kids used to be outside playing all day. And as soon as they come in the house, mama and daddy be like, take your shoes off, take your clothes off, go get in the tub. I want you to scrub your neck, scrub behind your ears. I want you to scrub your knees. I want you to scrub your ankles. And I best not get no dirt off your neck. I don't know. We don't make our children do nothing like that no more. We have infected COVID-19 from New York. So, New York is not being my brother's keeper. New York saying they gonna still do it, what they gonna do, how they gonna do it. But then, because of that selfishness of New York, and the governor not warranting, mandated isolation, but now they want to force it. Sometimes you got to think for people, because sometimes people don't think for themselves because it's too caught up in a whole lot of other things that's preoccupying the mind, the conscious mind of raising you know? But this is what I do. I call COVID-19 official house cleaning. You know, so I'm not tired. I'm still breathing good. I'm pacing myself. I'm breathing properly. In the nose, out the mouth, you know. I'm being thoughtful and conscious of where I'm at. You know, what I need to do, what area I need to scrub. Oh, I see a spot there, see a spot there, see a spot there. But then, excuse me, I still breathe and I'm not out of breath. So that's a good sign for not being affected so far. Or the infection is not causing severeness right now. And that's a good thing. You know, however you want to call it. The virus is a human transmitted disease. It's not airborne. It's not here. It's only caught through human contact. Because individual hands may be dirty, you know, and germs, and that ain't clean, they germ, whatever, and you touch it and pass it. Why is it our whole country shut down? Because of hygienic issues. I don't know. That's sad. But maybe we need to slow up and pay attention to that, you know? Because I believe that the culture, you know what I'm saying, we was like really on the expressway doing 85 to 95 miles an hour on the expressway, right? So we in this hustle bustle society, you know, but our speed limit still says 65. Still said 70. So it's like this COVID-19 got the society going back or going back to the speed limit at 65 miles an hour. You know, I think it's a way of telling us that we really need to slow down. We're kind of really going too fast. We're going so fast, we forget to wash our hands and then put our unwashed hands in our mouth. Put our unwashed hands on our private parts. Put our unwashed hands on our children's and all this and that. You know, because we don't want to take the time that it would take to go wash your hands. You're being shut down globally because of that. That's my theory. I don't know what y'all think about it, but it's crazy. You know, then you just keep scrubbing until it's all cleaned up and gone. But this is COVID-19 house cleaner. Since we on a 2-week self-quarantine, it suggests that we go on self-quarantine. You know, that's saying that, hey, you know what, y'all, this is serious. I ain't gonna force y'all, but in some matters, if I have to, I will force Americans to be forced on house arrest. But it's by choice. But those who feel sick, don't make it a difficult choice to decide to stay home. I know the government said they will assist us in that matter, because I look at it like this is a global issue. Globally, federal taxes are collected through tax trade, you know, through employment, through winning lotteries and all this and that. Tax dollars are paid out. Federal tax dollars are paid out. So when our country hits into an epidemic and it's not nullified and it becomes worse, even more worse, and become a pandemic. A hygienic pandemic. That's crazy. How can we be so much in a rush that we forget to be hygienic? You know, we're not like animals. You know, even animals get in the water and rinse off every now and then, but they're not designed to do it what humans are designed to do. You know, so supposed to be shut down for a situation of being non-hygienic. It's just saying that we're really back to an animalistic state of mind. You know what I'm saying? We doing the animalistic thing. Act. Come in, lick, touch any and everything. That's animal. But we are now being shut down globally because of it. So let's get together, people, Americans, in other countries. Let's become more clean. You know, let's get back to that. Take your shoes off, go in the bathroom, wash your hands before you eat. You know, I mean, that was like a must in any household back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Going into the kitchen or sitting down and fixing you something to eat and you just came from the house, that was an automatic pop in the mouth. That was an automatic pop in the mouth. Be like, girls or boy, get yourself in that bathroom. Yeah. We shut down because of lack of desire of wanting to be clean. You know, you go in people's houses and they got so much grease clogged up, but it looks clean. But you really look at it, You know a house when it's clean, you check the baseboards. Everything else but them baseboards not clean. 9 times out of 10 the house is not clean. I don't know. Maybe it can be clean, but baseboards to me is a sign house might not be as clean. Is what it is. See how this is coming off? It's gonna take a minute, but I don't have no real grit at all. Yeah. You just gotta spend the time with it, because if it ain't come on with the paint, it's not part of the paint. So that means it can come off. Okay? It can come off. If it wasn't on there when the paint got put on, whatever it is, it can come off. But it's gonna take some time, some effort, some willingness to participate in it in order to get it done. But even though if you're home with the kids, ladies, or the fathers, because we got fathers that's out there that's, doing it as well, congratulations. Put your kid up in here with you. They don't have to, make it look like they did something. But let them clean. Say, hey, come on, help your mama do this, or help your daddy do this. Make it interesting to them. Give them compensation for it. But we gotta teach our kids to be more cleaner. Even though they say that, the healthier is less affected by the virus. And we all want to say that our youth is more healthier, but the way the society is going and the artificial insertions that they're inserting in food and in what they're considering to be form of recreation, vaping. A lot of our kids is gathering ailments. So it once was, that the children would be spared. But they say, I think 15% of the coronavirus contractors who contracted the disease are people from like 20 to 34. So it does affect, so that age group, teach your kids to clean. Because cleaning kills bacteria. And if it can linger, like they say, the virus can linger for like a week. If I'm not mistaken, it can linger for about a week. So, a relative, a guest, sad to say, but relative and guests can come, not knowing, but we do follow the precautions still. And they touch a wall or whatever, that bacteria still lingers there for a time span. So COVID-19 cleaning is essential. It's taking me a minute to get these blocks, this clog of grease off, but if it didn't come on with the paint, it's removable. And that's what I'm doing. I'm removing it, taking the time to remove those grease spills that's on the wall. You don't want to use no metal brush or nothing like that, because just some regular elbow grease, And it's good for satin paint. For really flat paint, you really don't want to do this, but when you have this much of food substance residue on the wall, it's 9 times out of 10 a gloss. So a gloss is more durable.